You know we're making so much money, pulling up in a Range Rover, quality intact, self-made, got them high motors, get the full meal, you ain't leaving with no leftover, self-made is where it's at, and that's a fact, our impact will be felt, paid in full, everybody stack, change the game of our ways, you would think we abstract, form our own opinion, do you think we pointed on the act, call a spade, game winner, minutes ball game, never doubt us, the high quality remains the same, always gotta work, build content, frame by frame, try to go the other side, but main, this is self-made. Self-made.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us on the Self-Made YouTube channel. Welcome to Destination Dynamite. It's your host, yours truly, Marcus. Graduate of the Self-Made Dojo, WeeZee is here today. And Jana will probably be here with us shortly. She's stuck in traffic because she's buying some materials for a very sad event to commemorate what happened last night. I ain't gonna lie, man. I didn't even want to come on with the camera on, because I'm going to lose it when we start talking about it. But because I'm a professional, I guess I'm going to have to turn it on right now. Screw it. WeeZee, that is a terrible, terrible thing you're doing right now. That's a disgusting act by WeeZee. Everybody ban him, boo him, throw tomatoes at him, because this is not what we're here to do. A man died last night on our watch, WeeZee. This is what you're doing. Kenny Omega was murdered by that terrorist, by that thug shirt that you're wearing, and this is how you came on here. Anyway, fuck you, WeeZee. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Feel good. Coming off a doubleheader for me. To end off the day. Got done with classes. Was on LNG talking about NXT in 2016, and I'm ready to talk about the death of Kenny Omega and the rise of Swerve Strickland.
Yo, did y'all see what he doing? First of all, he came out here with an FTR shirt for several weeks straight when he came out of the dojo. Now he's wearing the shirt of a man who murdered the god of pro wrestling. You see what we be employing on this damn platform? This is crazy. Anyway, I guess we'll try to get his expert opinions on what happened last night. But y'all know what the deal is. Leave a comment, like the video. Please leave super chats if you're so inclined to do so. We're going to keep them coming all day long because we got a whole lot to commemorate about the life of Mr. Omega, about the legacy of Mr. Omega, and the TV match of the year candidate that he left us with before he was brutally assassinated. So I guess I'll commiserate with this here terrorist sympathizer, Swerve Strickland sympathizer, and we'll spark some conversation. Why the hell not? I guess. Don't you fucking smile. Slug.
Swerve rules, man. This is all-timer guy, man. Say what you want. People were talking shit about him returning. Say, oh, he don't got it no more, man. It's just something different about him after coming back. Nah. We the same nigga, bro.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I gotta mute you, bro. You getting way too happy about the Swerve news, bro. I can't do this. I can't deal. I just can't. Everybody, hashtag boo WeeZee in the chat. I better see it with hot flying colors right now. I can't do this.
The woke mob's trying to silence me.
You goddamn right I'm trying to silence you.
The libs are after me.
Yes, we're after you. Yes, we're gonna silence you. Yes, we're gonna bring it to your front door. And matter of fact, I'm gonna read a super chat real quick now that we're on the way. From the homie NJPN. Let me scroll up real quick. $5 super chat. Mr. Swerve, you need to make peace with whatever demons you have left and pray to your Lord. Hashtag we bite for blood. Hashtag never forget. Hashtag comes with V-Trigger plus one winged angel. You are goddamn right, Mr. NJPN. Appreciate the super chats as usual, my brother. Yo, that was cool what you did. First of all, we got to find you for what you did to Aubrey Edwards. We're going to find you for what you did to Paul Turner. We're going to find you for that cheap shot you tried to take to win that match. But we kick out because we're a demon and we're a god.
What are you talking about? Kenny Omega hit the V-Trigger on Aubrey. That was Kenny Omega's doing. Kenny Omega is a thug to this industry.
Yeah, we're gonna meet you right quick because we're gonna pull the facts out of what happened. First of all, Swerve intentionally pulled Aubrey Edwards into the direct site of that V trigger. It's all on camera. You can all see it for yourselves. Do not let this terrorist sympathizer tell you otherwise. Do not tell this thug otherwise. This fucking hooligan that we're employing on Self-Made. He pulled him directly in by the arm. He had no way to get out of it. Then he pulled him underneath the turnbuckles and pulled out the padding and hit him with something. Then he tried to hit him with the damn big pressure and the damn fucking house call. But you know what we did? Because we are the longest reigning world champion of all time, we kicked out like a man. We kicked out like the god that we are. Sure, he calls later, but that's not important. He cheated. None of that would have happened if he did not pull Aubrey into the direct line of that V trigger.
You know what? Just keep crying, man. Just cry. We good. We win. We come out on top.
Yeah, you know what, WeeZee, you're getting your pay doc for this. This is
what the fuck? Yo, bro, that's too far. That's too far. You know what? Joe Holbert asked me during the show earlier, are you a face or a heel on Destination Dynamite? You know what? And you know what? I think I'm a heel. I think I'm a bad guy.
Oh, brother.
Just like we have to do what we have to do. Me and Swerve are just alike. We have to do what we have to do.
What's wrong with you? You know what? I'm calling the bosses right now. We're going to discuss your future with Self-Made after this show. That's what we're going to do. And speaking of which, another super chat from the homie NJPN, $2. Swerve just made it to the top 5 of Interpol. # thug. And you know what, WeeZee? Your honorable mention if you keep this up.
Put me in there with them. I want to be with Swerve.
Matter of fact,
if Swerve going down, I'm going down with them.
You know what? We got bigger plans for you, WeeZee. You know what we're putting you? We're putting you level 5 impelled down, baby. No escape. Can't call your mama. Can't call the cops. Level 5 you go.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. I don't think I deserve all that. I think I'm just a guy. Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, what night you died? WeeZee, tonight, you. You know what we're gonna do? We'll figure out your fate. No. Bring your ass back here. No. Bring your ass right the fuck back here, Mr. WeeZee. We ain't done with you. We're not finished with you.
Man, get away from me, hand banana. Damn. Can't even be a fan of a black man anymore.
Well,
is that what we're trying to say?
It is Black History Month, and what he did would make the great Jean-Jacques Dessalines very proud from Haiti. But that was Kenny Omega. He did that too, man. I can't rock with that. There's a cognitive dissonance between what he did and the month in which he did it. I don't know, bro. But we'll harp on this later on when we really get to lock in on the match. But just know, Swerve, you are a domestic terrorist and you will be stopped immediately. But overall, I thought Dynamite was a pretty damn good show. How about you, Weez?
Oh, I thought it was great. I was really nervous going in to the show. I saw the card. And I said, this doesn't look good. Except for the main event. But it actually turned out to be really good. Like, Dynamite has not missed. I'm just saying Dynamite hasn't missed since I joined the show. That's all I'm saying. It hasn't missed.
It's the road to revolution, and it's been great since you joined. And there is a very, very obvious connection here. I will say that much. Because this is why Revolution will always be my favorite pay-per-view of AEW. Because they have time to plan shit out. Because shit ends in December with Rose End, and then you don't get Revolution until fucking March. So you get months and months and months of TV to get your ducks in a row, to connect shit, and you have the main event picture that we've got going on right now. We've got new stars in. Potentially a new star out. We'll get to that. You got Swerve turning heel again for the first time in a while. Thank Jesus. I will say that he's needed that. Kenny Omega cares about his life and about doing really cool things on wrestling television. We got a TV match of the year because of it. And then Revolution as a card shaping up well. We got 3 matches announced for it. And, where you want to start, Weez? I'm going to let you handle this just because you want to be a domestic terrorist today.
I think I kind of want to start with the women here. I think the women were the ones I was really worried about. But that TBS 4 was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I do want to start there. I think my biggest worry is always how Mina is going to come across, especially on American television. You know, she's a great out of ring character. She has, what Dave says, live show charisma. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, Dave, just say you think she's very attractive, bro. You didn't have to do all that, but this is the most Dave Meltzer thing of all time.
But she impressed me, yesterday with her showing. I've always, I guess, I've always been iffy on Mina. So seeing how she, has turned her style and turned into American television wrestling, has been really fun to see. I just think all the women performed here, honestly. That Megan Bain Willow feud is going to go so hard, and when Megan Bain wins, it's going to be awesome. I think you make the switch to Revolution. I've had a Megan Bain agenda since I came on the show. And I think that comes to fruition in March at Revolution.
I hope it does, because I've always had the vision of Willow dropping this belt around this time, because it's TV time. You don't need to hold it that long necessarily. Have kick-ass defenses like this before you drop it and then call it a day, and let Megan move up the card, which hopefully with One Cross joining her and Penelope, she can just do the single stuff, and Lynn and Penelope could be the tag team. Yeah. As far as the match goes, this shit was incredible. They just came out there and just straight up went for it. Yeah. Megan almost killed herself on the
oh my god,
on that one bump she took. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then she's already telling people like, cry. I am a professional. This is what I do. I'm the fucking Megasis baby. And Willow, of course, she just lights up every damn room she performs in front of. Like, she was tremendous. Mina, I was really impressed by. I've always been a fan of her, and I am happy that her act is translated as well as it has to television. And she's a great underdog, and people like her, and people really want to see her win. And her geek pin's kind of hilarious, but that's just another, notch in the chapter book. And there was another wrestler in this match that I thought could have been a little bit better. This wrestler is somebody that people have taken an eye to and taken a liking to over the last couple of months since they've been a part of a certain terrorist organization.
We're not terrorists no more, bro.
No more?
No, we're not terrorists no more.
I'm so sure.
Reformed.
I don't know about reformed, but not as terroristic, because the wrestling is good again. But I'll say it. I like Marina. I am really happy that she's found a role. I'm really happy that people are taking to her. She's still not a very good wrestler, guys. It's okay to say it. She's gotten better, yes, but she's still not someone I would throw on TV and have matches with like that. Maybe some multi-women's, some the tornado tag stuff she's good at. Plunder, like, that's her lane. A straight up just wrestling match that's a multi-woman, not exactly the best way to utilize her, but she was fine in certain places, not great in others. It's whatever. Match was very good overall. I enjoyed it. This was a show that I will also say they have to completely rewrite half of it, because either people were hurt or were sick and couldn't travel. Like, Kyle wasn't there. Stat wasn't clear to wrestle. Like, a whole bunch of stuff. So this is a match that was added last night, so I think something was affected, but if not, either way, good match, really good work. I enjoyed it. Sacramento was loud all night, and they showed out for this match in particular. Good start.
Yeah, this crowd was incredible all night. I one thing from this women's match I got to take away is from the crowd, especially is yeah, man, we gotta get rid of these meat chants, bro.
Yeah, like
Hobbs ain't here no more, bro.
It's over, guys. We don't have to do it no more.
He Roy's keys now, bro. Go over there and go say meet over there on main event or whatever fucking show.
Yeah, yo, he's doing this thing over there. I ain't talk about that.
But, I mean, I like Hobbs, but I got to be honest, realistic. If you want to chant meat during my camera just died. If you want to chant meat during SmackDown, dark match, go for it. I don't need to see it on AEW television no more.
I never liked the meat chants to begin with, because it kind of takes away from what they got going on. And it's like one of those chants that people just do by default when they see two big wrestlers getting at it. It's like, guys, Just let them do their thing. We don't have to chant me, me, me. Like, stop getting yourselves over, crowds. It's okay to just let things happen. It's okay.
We can get a let's go Willow, let's go Bane type chant. You know what I mean? We can have a back and forth, but
like the good
man,
old days.
those Willow Mega Bane interactions in the ring were just fucking awesome.
It was dynamite, for lack of a better term. And I'll read this real quick. Chi-Town Spurs, $5. Willow versus Mega Bane has the potential to be a show-stealing matchup. That's where we go for Revolution. Pretty certain that is where we go, and I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah. Bane has long been ready for a singles push for a while now. And her doing the tag team with Penelope, it got over really well, and I'm really happy that Penelope found the home and found the real role. London Cross is here now. Go tag with her. She's amazing too. That tag team will be great itself also. Let Megan Bane be a singles wrestler. We're off to the races.
Yeah, that German on the Avalanche German, I literally thought Megan Bane broke her neck. That was genuinely fucking terrifying to watch. But I'm glad that I think she like just flipped out of it and was able to land properly from that and be perfectly okay after the match ended. But god damn, that was scary. It was awesome. It was an awesome spot.
Yeah, she rolled right out that shit too. I was like, this one was a badass. But yeah, that was the women's 4-way. Will Nightingale, Megan Bane, Maria Shafir, Mia Shirakawa. Really good start to the show. I think it was the second match that they had. So yeah. Match number 1, I guess we'll get it out the way now. Well, I guess, but we're going to try to work backwards here a little bit because we got bigger things to discuss, aka a murder that happened that WeeZee celebrated. But, we'll start from a newfound terrorist to an old terrorist that's somewhat reformed his ways. Jon Moxley, Mark Davis, my Australian cousin, Continental Eliminator match. This is a fun time. I really enjoyed this. Mark Davis, we're going to get you 6th Man of the Year because he's been nothing but awesome every time he's been out in the ring. The Jake Doyle team had a lot of potential, but the injuries, you can't really do nothing about that. Davis has some badass luck, don't he? Like, first he comes into the company as Aussie Open with Kyle Fletcher. Kyle becomes a thing, and he becomes like one of the hottest things in sliced bread, correctly. Yeah. And that usually leaves you with, okay, not either partner's either getting pushed or someone's hurt. In which his case both happened because he broke his arm against FTR at Wrestle Dream 2023. And he was out for a long time, and then Fletcher moved up the card and then comes back, gets hurt again. Comes back in the Cow's family. Jake Doyle is teaming up with him. It's a really good thing. And then Doyle gets hurt. But I'm very happy that they've just said, you know what? You're too good to just stay on the sidelines. Just go out there and wrestle your ass off. And what Moxley did. It was just a nice, hard-hitting start to the show. And this is probably my most favorite format of AEW television. Start off with wrestling. Like, I know we got the big promo segment planned. I know we got the big match, the main event plan. And then just start off with a kick-ass match at the beginning to get the crowd rolling and they get the ball going and set the tone for the rest of the night. Mark Davis kicked his own fucking hand off of the chop that he hit the post on. Yeah, and then Moxley did it and just fucking worked on the rest of the match.
One thing I noticed with Mark Davis is, like, he excels when he's going against a brawler. Like, he goes against somebody that's hard-hitting, like Hangman, or Mox, just somebody that he can just slug it out with, and he just knocked it out of the park every single time. This year has been incredible for him. Like you said, some unfortunate things happen with Doyle and everything. I think Mark Davis isn't going to let that affect him and the way he's used on television. He says, "Oh, my tag partner's hurt. I'm going to go out there and have incredible singles matches. I'm going to still find my way into matches on Dynamite." And I think TK should just keep the ball rolling, especially if he continues this momentum, a few months, definitely put something on this guy, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, stay healthy and keep doing your thing. We might throw you in the C2, We need big men in that tournament that can just wrestle their ass off for 15 minutes a show. Hell, we might give you a national championship. Why not? Let you go home to Australia and wrestle in front of your peoples. Or just wrestle in CMLL, wrestle in New Japan or some on strong shows or something like that. That'd be cool. Like, if he keeps this upward trajectory that he's got going on, I'm with that. And I will say that this is the best look he's got because he doesn't look like a fucking grizzly bear out there. especially when he's like bleeding or like his hand was cut like it was last night. And then Mox is going to be Mox. He's going to bang it out with you. He'll try submissions because why the fuck not? He'll get his throat sat on. Like I like that spot where Mark does. We try to do the sunset flip. He just says "fuck you" and just sits around your chest.
There was a moment whenever he did the gun wrench pile driver where I was like, I'm like, is Mark Davis about to win this fucking match? I said, huh?
Yo, it's like he gut wrenched him and like he didn't even get him all the way up. He just said "fuck you" and he dropped him
down. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, he's actually gonna win this fucking match, and it didn't happen. But like, I bit pretty hard. I do think that's I don't think we see the end of Mark Davis going for the Continental Championship.
I hope not.
I hope not either. Yeah, I think you just got to include him in more stuff. Put him in the Owen, even if it's a first round elimination. Just put him in there and let him go against a guy like I don't know who you would throw into the Owen, and we've still got some time to think about it. Maybe depending on where Takeshita is. Yeah, or even like a Takeshita, I think would be cool. Like put him against one of his own guys. See what happens.
Yeah, or let him spearhead a trio in the Cows family. Let him win the trios bust or some shit. Who knows? Yeah, enjoyed this a lot. It came a bulldog choke, sadly, for Mr. Davis. And then later on the night, Takeshita and Mox ain't done, and Mox threw out the challenge. Revolution, him versus Takeshita for the Continental Championship. No time limit. There must be a winner. How you feeling about that?
So I had to go back and watch Grand Slam yesterday. I haven't had time all week to sit down and actually watch it. I sat down and I watched it. I didn't like their match at Grand Slam, so I don't know how exactly to feel about a rematch. Maybe it was because of the time limit draw. It kind of it felt flat for me.
Yeah, I like the ending how they got there, but still, it was kind of a bog standard match to me.
Yeah, and so I'm hoping that like the Takeshita that we've grown to love pops out at Revolution. Hopefully he can win it. I think that would be really fun. But you never know. What the way TK be thinking.
Yeah, I'm not sure he does win, but he probably should at this point because he's kind of running in circles. And Mox, I love him. I think him being like the TV wrestler right now that he's doing, I enjoy it because the matches are good and sometimes even like exceptional. Yeah. The actual direction itself is just kind of like the least interesting way you can go with Jon Moxley because he goes into a pattern when he starts getting into that groove where he wants to be the tough man and he wants to be wrestle everyone to the point where it's like, are you heel? Are you face? Are you leaning heel? Are you leaning face? Like, what are you? And it kind of bleeds into the rest of the Death Riders. It bled into the BCC in the late stages where they're jumping the Elite Wednesday, saving Yuta from getting jumped by FTR or whoever the hell on Saturday. And it's like, make up your mind, please. Like, if you're just full babyface, I'm good with that.
Yeah,
but it doesn't need to be. You don't need to be Clint Eastwood every week,
Yeah, be the bad good guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the good guy with edge. Or you can just do that and just let the Cows family be the actual like bad guys on the show and the actual scumbags. And you could just be baby faces that have a lot of honor and then respect wrestling. Do that. I don't need you to be Clint Eastwood every week, like I said earlier. Just, that's my only real complaints. Him and Takeshita have awkward chemistry, I would say, because I do remember the IWGP title match they had a year or so ago. It wasn't great, like at all. Yeah. But neither was Moxley's title reign with that belt or anything.
Was that also Double or Nothing?
I think it was. Right? I think it was Double or Nothing. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. So just give Takeshita the title right now, and we can just get on to him wrestling Okada. Because, please, I'm begging you. Yeah. But nah, good match. Enjoyed it. Good little thing to do. We'll talk about this one thing briefly because there's a super chat about it. Eddie L21, $5. Orange Cassidy got both ends of AW's mid-card in his pockets because he's holding everything together while it's in flux. Oh my God, come on. Have some shame. Wrestling Decade is conglomerate. And here, I'll respond to that in the following way. Some stank. Nah, like, I'll say it like this. I like Orange Cassidy more than most people. I don't not enjoy Orange Cassidy matches, even though he's in that space where if you've seen one of them, you've seen all of them. Especially with those two international title reigns, where it was just him getting his ass kicked for 10 minutes and staging a comeback. Whatever, cool. He just kind of exists. Like he's on the shows every week, he wins every week, he doesn't really have a real change of demeanor. He's just Orange Cassidy. Now, to his credit, I did enjoy the Grand Slam of hair versus hair match. I really did. This match where he had with they even threw Tomohiro Ishii in my face to be like, hey, y'all like Ishii? Let's tag with Orange Cassidy. And then he tagged against Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors. The match was just there. Again, the show had to be rewritten because nobody was there because of sickness and injuries. It is what it is. It was a minutes holder. Didn't really offend my senses. What offended my senses was Ishii doing his thing and then his hamstring probably falling off the bone.
Yeah. And I said it while we were backstage. The definition of tenderism just literally just like straight fell off the fucking bone, bro. Like it was godly. Yeah, they literally try to they're like, yeah, here's Ishii, make you feel a little bit better about seeing Orange Cassidy again, and he's gonna win again. And I was like, okay, thanks, man. Hey, that's definitely what I wanted to see.
Yo, it's like that one vibe. Okay.
Okay, it's like I'm telling you, TK watched my rant last week and was like, "Watch this, bro. I got you right here."
He said, "Don't even trip. Let me cook, bro.
Let me cook something for you, WeeZee." And I said, "All right, cool. Let me see what you got going on, man." The same bullshit. I feel like Nostradamus watching this fucking match. Whenever they go to the outside, it Gabe Kidd's on the outside. I said, "Watch, Darby's gonna come from the crowd and beat up Gabe Kidd."
And who came out and beat up Gabe Kidd?
Orange Cassidy is gonna hit the orange punch and they're gonna win. And it's just like, just come on, man.
Yo, the only thing that changed is that Orange Cassidy didn't get the pin. Ishii did. And then they had to carry his carcass to the back because, well, that's what happens when you have to carry pockets, man. Oh, I love you, Ishii. I still like you, OC. But we can take a break, please. I know you're helping. We don't have to keep doing this. I promise we don't. But that's all we'll say about that because there's a lot more cool things on the show that we need to discuss and things that we must discuss. While we're at it, I think I will just take the initiative right now and talk about a new tag team on the scene. And I ain't talking FTR. I ain't talking the Bucks. We're going to skip all the way ahead to the debut of the Brawling Birds because why the fuck not? Alex Windsor, Jamie Hayter, their TV debut, they took on Viva Van and Becca. This was pretty fun, actually. I thought it was going to be a straight up just squash, just let them kind of do a couple moves here and there, but nah. They let the other team get a little bit of offense, then they actually let Becca do some shit, which I don't know who the hell that is. I don't know who the hell trained her. I don't know where she at. Hey man, that springboard Sunday that she did to Alex and Jamie. Hey man, kind of moved me a little bit. I'm gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I remember seeing Becca. I want to say it was like maybe it was Dark, maybe Dark Elevation. But I definitely remember seeing Becca there, and I think I really liked this match. Honestly, like you said, it wasn't like your generic squash. Like it allowed some of these ladies to get some actual offense in, but still put over just how good Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor are. And like, I don't know if it was just the Sacktown crowd, but like, man, like they were popping for the Brawling Birds. It was pretty cool. And their finish is all like the heart attack being their finish. Fucking great finish to have, honestly. And it looked brutal.
I ain't gonna lie, Heart Foundation, that's our move now.
Shit.
It's our move. But nah, I like Alex, I like Jamie individually. As a team, they're both, this whole act is let's be aggressively British. Let's beat the hell out of people. And let's be aggressively British again because the vignettes they had leading up to it were them just quoting fucking EastEnders, beating up people in bars. We don't give a flying fuck. Like, it's kind of gas. I'm kind of into it. Yeah. They beast. Jamie's doing her thing. She's back to full strength after the back injuries. Alex has always been talented, and they found a spot for her. I can't wait to see where this team goes. I'd give them a tag belt at some point. Let the heel team win it, like Lena and Penelope, and let them fight it out for the belts.
You don't want Sisters of Sin to win the tag belts, and then the Brawling Birds take it from them.
What's that?
You don't want the Sisters of Sin to win?
I kind of smell something. My bad. My senses are kind of.
So no Julia Hart. You're gonna be locked in for the Julia Hart grabs next week, right? Or on Saturday, right?
Who?
Julia Hart. She's facing Thunder Rosa on Saturday.
That's nice.
You're locked in though, right? You gonna be watching?
Nice debut for the Brawling Birds. I enjoyed them as a team.
Hey, what the fuck?
But yeah, now that you mentioned it, Thunder Rosa's back. Because why not? Because Tekla has the belt and we need somebody to lay down. Thunder Rosa, come on down. Stat Sally was not cleared to wrestle, so she's like, hey, bro, don't worry about it. I got you. We ain't done yet, but I'm going to let Thunder Rosa handle that light work. And we're going to wrestle Julia Hart Saturday because reasons. Like, I know that Sky Blue's right there, but, you know, that's okay. Thunder Rosa is,
she's a wrestler.
That'll be a match that happens on
she's a wrestler. Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So moving swiftly on, and we're gonna get some more bad news out the way. A certain leader of the ops is recruiting internationally and domestically, and sent Shibata home. Tyler, you were no leader of mine. I think Tyler should go to NXT. Actually, I think Tyler should skip wrestling altogether and just be a GQ model, my man. I don't believe you. I don't feel you. What are you doing here? Why are you here?
Who do you think he's recruiting, bro? Who do you think's the next top star for the ops?
Stay away from Private Party. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, bro. Shibata's gonna bring back Jake Lee.
Yo, if he does that, I'm burning this whole damn. I'm canceling this show if that happens. Yo, I can't. Bring back Kenta or some shit, bro. Like, we don't need Jake Lee.
That'd be so far. You mad?
Yo, I will hurt you. I will fucking hurt you.
Tyler or Jake Lee versus Jet Speed. Wow.
Son. That sounds like that would be fine. Jet Speed would actually like sign and then Hook and like Jake Lee were just some random guys they found at the local indie somewhere, and they get squashed in 2 seconds. Don't want to see that as a serious thing. No, let's not do that, please. Thank you, NJ. You could have been working New York Fashion Week. You could have been GQ. He could have been a model for like the Baby Keem videos he's been doing for his album. He could have been doing that. Like anything. Speaking of which, Rich Rogan, $5 super chat. Funniest guy for Shibata to recruit, and why is it all of a Dragon Gate staple? Get ready for love and yo, son. Please, Shibata. Hostile takeover this shit. I'm done. I'm sick of this little motherfucker. I can't do it. And we can't be trying to make him look vicious on commentary. Tony, I heard what you said. Sounds like a leader. No, he sounds like a voice actor from Def Jam Fight for New York. And I'm not being complimentary when I say that. I'm being very, very derogatory. But hey.
Oh my god. Oh, Tyler.
Those are the downers from the show. The upper, we're gonna get right into one of the big topics of the day. Hangman Page, MJF, face to face. And I gotta tell you, this was exactly what I want wrestling to be when it comes to these big time title feuds or just TV in general. To quote the great Hassan Campbell, the entire basis and all the content of their promos is basically, I hate you, nigga, let's die. I'll throw my life away, you throw your life away. And speaking of throwing lives away, Hangman potentially threw something away later on when he tried to go MJF, but we'll talk about it. MJF just dropped straight off like, bro, I fucking hate you. I don't want to see you. He basically just quoted Kendrick Lamar.
I'm gonna say he pulled the Kendrick. I hate the way you talk. I hate the way you walk.
I hate the way that you dress. Like, you know that was deliberate. I know damn well that shit was deliberate on Max's part, but it's true. They do hate each other. They've been in and around each other's orbit. I'm still surprised they actually held off on a full scale feud for like 6 years. Like they didn't do it until last year at this same show, and it was a big part of getting AEW back on track as far as the main event scene is concerned. Yeah, even Heyman was like, bro, we're two sides of the same coin. We both hate each other. We both want to see who's the best. And we can't sleep at night without knowing who truly is the best. This is match number 3 for the World Championship. A lot of things change. You got the belt, I don't. So Heyman just says, fuck it. Let's just throw a stip on this shit.
Yeah.
And of course, Max said, no, we will have a regular wrestling match. This will be regular fisticuffs, all that good stuff. And then Heyman just took it to like level 10. He's like, bro, you're scared, and to go to add a little bit of sweetness to the pot. If I don't win, I'll give you my word. I will give these people my word. I will never challenge for the championship again.
The Cody step.
Yo, son.
The Cody step, man.
I was like, Hangman, you're fucking nuts. Like, I know what you're trying to do here. You're trying to add some intrigue, which you did. There's real stakes and there's real drama with this. There's a real tension game, and that's what is aiding this instead of it being, okay, defense on pay-per-view number 1, part 1000. That normally would have been without all of it. So people ran to Twitter and was like, oh, this is good. Is this going to be it? This is going to be it? No. And then Hangman says Texas Deathmatch. Okay. And some more to the pot. And then ManJF accepts the first part and he says, actually, no. I will pick the stip, and you're going to find out what that stipulation is next week. So there you have it. The match is set. We potentially have Hangman throwing away his world title aspirations. We don't know if it's Texas Deathmatch or whatever it may be, any type of no DQ or no holds barred. We don't know yet. We'll find out next week when Max reveals it on Dynamite. WeeZee, how are we feeling?
I thought this promo was fucking awesome. You know, I was really worried going into this promo. Not just like, it's just the MJF's promos recently haven't been bad, but they also haven't been like the greatest.
I'll say that much.
Yeah, and they haven't really been like 30 minutes of the show just being wasted by just bland nothingness. No, it's just, yeah, these dudes were just telling, hey, I hate you. Like that. I think that's how a lot of wrestling should be. I hate you that you're in the position that you are. I hate that you beat me. I hate you.
This should have been like, me in that spot. And who's gonna say
it would have been different if we would be talking about this completely different if Hangman was like, man, you know, those last 2 matches we had were, you know, we're pretty good. You know, I got the upper hand on you, and I think I could do it again. But no, he came in there and be like, you hate me, nigga. I hate you.
Let's die. Maybe outside the precinct in LA and Los Angeles in Revolution. Outside
legit.
You throw your life away. I throw my life away. I probably throw my world titles persons away if I lose. Let's bang out. And I got 75,000. I'll bring 75,000 in my pocket. You can have the money if you win.
Yeah.
It was hatred and heat, and it's what this thing needed, because it could have just been, okay, MJF Hangman Part 3. Even though they've only wrestled 4 times in now 7 years as a company, which is not very much, but they ran 3 of them at Revolution last year, Forbidden Door. Did the 4-way at the end, it World's End. Third singles match in a little bit, but this added some real stakes and intrigue. Like, even with the stipulation, I know people hate like the never challenge for world title against stipulations, but they can work.
Yeah.
And there's a really easy solution for it. He loses. He kind of does his thing. He has heated rivalries for a little bit, and goes back on his word and turns heel or something like that. Hell, Tanahashi and Okada had an I'll never challenge for the world title again stipulation. Like, Tanahashi lost at King of Pro Wrestling 2013, I think, if I get the dates right. And then they won't challenge for the world championship anyway. The second Okada lost to AJ Styles.
Yeah. I think I like the idea that Hangman is so desperate because I think he realizes if it is a normal wrestling match, he will not win, and the only way he can beat MJF is if MJF plays by Hangman's rules, where Hangman feels most comfortable.
And he tries to appeal to his ego to get it.
Yeah. And like as Hangman's leaving the ring, you could see like the instant regret.
He's like, "Yo, what the fuck did I just say?"
Yeah, like why did I put up my I won't be able to challenge? Like why? I don't want to go to WWE. I don't want to be like Cody. Like why did I just do this?
It's far for stiffs. A lot of people saying in chat, praying for a dog card. Give us yes. It makes perfect sense because it'd be a way for MJF one to be appealing to his ego and his pride, because at the same pay-per-view, we remember the dog collar match he had with Phillip. And him exercising a demon in a match that he only wrestled one time and he lost in. Let him do that, you know? And it's personal. It's heated. Let them both bleed. It's not just a regular no-holds-barred match where it's just like, okay, whatever. No. Just let them bang it out. I would enjoy a dog collar. Cage, we've done it to death already. No holds barred, that's kind of corny, to be quite frank. And I will say about the never challenge for the title again thing also. It's not exactly Cody for two major reasons. One, Heyman's won the title twice, so you're depriving him of being able to win it again.
Yeah.
But he has won it before. So it's not like you're taking an accolade off of his CV. And also with Cody, he did it on opportunity number one. Like he didn't even give himself a chance to wrestle for it again ever. He said, I know Twitter's saying this is a Nepo baby push, so let me not challenge for it again, actually. Like, no.
It also changes the aspect of it being that Hangman doesn't help run the company in a certain way, like the way Cody was doing at the start of his AEW run, where you felt like it was Tony and Cody. Like, Cody had a big part in what was happening on the shows. And it was so, like, fans wouldn't get mad at Cody. Because, like, if Cody would have won the world title, he'd be like, oh, he gave himself the world title. So he was, like, trying to, like, be like, no, I want to give myself the world title. I'm never going to challenge for it. But I'm going to make my own title.
I learned the lessons from my dad when he was management and was a world champion. Like, Cody, enough. You don't have to do that. But yeah, I'm excited for the match more than I was, and I was excited anyway because I liked their matches together. Even with how hokey the finish of the Forbidden Door match was, the Revolution match last year was fantastic. Yeah. It was hard hitting, it was brutal. There's a lot of hatred behind it, and up in the ante with a stipulation that adds some drama, and the stip on Max's part where it could be as bloody, as violent, as personal as humanly possible. And it appeals to both men's pride, Max's ego especially. Yeah, sign me up.
For real.
So yeah, we'll find out what the stipulation will be next week. That's your hook for next week's Dynamite. And I guess we'll talk about those Carolina thugs that grabbed a weapon and went into my ring unprompted. That weapon being a microphone. That weapon being held by Dex Harwood. Trying to do the 10 years ago, they even coined FTR. How's it feel beyond Bucks? Now you're second. Like, Dex, enough. I know that microphone a weapon for you. I know you shot yourself in the foot with it before, but put that down. Go ahead and put that down. Stokely grabs it, talks his shit. He's the best part of this act by far. Like, I love Stoke to death. He adds some levity to these situations. To this segment's credit, the crowd was super duper into it and it was heated. I will say that. So on that front, it was a big success. And then the Bucks just showed up out of nowhere. No music, no nothing. They just showed up in front of the ring. Camera had a real good shot of them just sneaking up. They snuck Dax and Cass with super kicks. Then the payoff from last week, they knocked Stokely's boots off.
It is so funny. On the Max feed, for some reason, it just completely skips the super kick. Like, we were watching, and it was just like Oh, they're about to super kick Stokely, and then Stokely's just on the ground, and the crowd's like
He's just on
screaming.
the ground like a fucking edit happened, and I think
I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
they just did a super kick. That's the best super kick I've never seen them throw.
That was instant, just on the ground, death, like just dying, and I was just it was very funny.
I was like, son. But nah, the next feed was on some bullshit. That was hilarious, though. I will say, I had to watch it again earlier today on DVR that actually catch the super kick. But second was good. It was actually pretty short-ish. It was to the point. Bucks grabbed the belts. They laid the challenge. It's going to happen at Revolution as expected. There you go. Young Bucks, FTR Part 5?
That sounds right. Yeah, I think we're at 4 or 5, something like that.
If I remember, Full Gear, Dynamite, Wembley, Dynasty. Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for the match because honestly, a straight up 2v2 with no bullshit between FTR and the Bucks, with the Bucks as babyfaces in Los Angeles, is the way to go. I would just say screw it and just give the Bucks the belts because the tag division's in a healthy place in the sense of there's a lot of teams that we all like, and they're all doing their thing. Party's back, the Rascals with Myron and Desmond as a team are good. Crew, Jet Speed when they're not busy with the trio stuff. Just a lot of teams out there that I enjoy, and then the tag champions are just kind of holding it up, just doing a lot of nonsense. And I would just get the Bucks the belts because we can go back to having killer matches on television every 3 weeks. Because the Bucks are still the best team in this division. Right. I know people decried them running this match again, but guys, I hate to break it to you, it's still them. It's still the Young Bucks. It's still Matt and Nick Jackson. So somebody takes that mantle. Hey, it is what it is. Thoughts, Mr. FTR shirt wearer on this show?
The Young Bucks are the greatest tag team of all time.
Say that one more time.
The Young Bucks are the greatest tag team of all time. I've said it 100 times. I will never falter on this.
Yo, one more time. My headphones were malfunctioning for a little bit. One more time.
The Bucks are the greatest tag team of all time.
I agree, Mr. WeeZee. Everyone clip that. Someone please clip that. Send it to us on Twitter.
I've said it multiple times on the show already.
Yeah, we need to hang it in the Louvre, Just remind you, because you were wearing a propaganda shirt on here a couple times. You're wearing one again today. Just throwing it out there.
It's not propaganda. Like, it's just Swerve.
Yo, that is terrorist propaganda, bro. I can't lie.
What are you talking about?
Realist. Yo, this is nasty. Are the Bucks winning? Probably not. I don't think so, but they should. But yeah. That's 3 matches now announced for Revolution, March 15th in Los Angeles. One of the big developments coming out of the show. And the other one, we had Kevin Knight minutes on this show also. Shout out Kevin Knight. Because why the hell not? It's a standby minutes. Let's a little buffer to the main event. It's also kind of connected because, the whole Swerve business and Jet Set Rodeo, and will Swerve try to get in his ear again, or what's going to happen with that? But yeah, he wrestled Beast Mortos. Really, really fun sprint here. Beast Mortos, the Observer's most underrated, I may add. Showed out again. Kevin Knight, you are a full-fledged heavyweight, and you have not lost an iota of athleticism. I'm very happy to see that. And we got plans for you in the singles competition. I can't reveal him here. I can't lay them out in full. But just know, Kevin, we all rocking with you over here at Destination Dynamite, and we can't wait to see what you got going on in the future.
Final.
Hey, man. Kicked ass in the Owen last year against Ospreay on Dynasty. Let's do it again.
Maybe run it back at Double or Nothing in New York.
I hope so. But nah, fun match. I got him on TV, got some minutes. And they'll be wrestling The Demand on Collision for the Trios Championships. They laid that challenge out before the main. So, excuse me, that's what you got going on in the show so far. I guess there's nothing left to really say other than we are now at that part of the show. This is the part we came here for. And guys, again, leave super chats, like this video, leave your comments. because here we are gathered here today on Destination Dynamite to celebrate the life, the legacy, the storied career of Tyson Smith, better known as Kenny By God Omega, better known as the best bout machine, better known as my sunshine, my Shayla. WeeZee,
Hey,
why are you
who put
smiling?
him down? Who put him down,
Yo,
Marcus?
yo. Matter of fact. Catch his mute. Catch his mute. As I was saying, everyone, before we even get to the violence and the unnecessary act of terrorism that we witnessed after this match, this kicked a whole lot of ass. I know last week we all said Fletcher and Ciampa, TV match of the year. We all went crazy for it. Great match. Still a great match. I'll remember it fondly. But folks, I'm here to tell you, we very much jumped the gun in rumors of Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland not being able to top that. We're greatly, and I mean greatly exaggerated, because this fucking ruled. There was a huge element of, I don't fuck with you. I remember that shit you said last week. I'm gonna show you why this is still my company, why this is still my ring. I'm gonna show you why I'm still the best. There was just there was competitive hatred in this.
Yeah.
Snow lockups. Kenny laid the shit out of those damn V triggers all night long. Or as Excalibur said, the move, the knee.
Yeah, with the knee.
Yo, son, Excalibur, you are going to hell if you don't say V trigger. You are going to hell. Right along with Swerve Strickland. It's V trigger. Say it right, or you're going night night.
We hit the knee.
Yo, as a matter of fact, WeeZee, I was gonna let you unmute, but catch his mute again. Like I said, it was real competitive. Swerve wrestled like a full-fledged heavyweight in this with a lot of cruel intentions. He just ragdolled Kenny around in a lot of parts of this match where he tries to go for a fucking dragon suplexes, snapdragons. He just throws them aside, hits him with rolling power slams, hit him with a power bomb while he tried to hit him with a V-trigger. Just yoked him up and then said, "Ah." And we still doing our flips, by the way. Cry. We still doing Fosbury flops outside the ring. We still flippy bippy. We can still do our thing. Kenny tried to absolutely assassinate Swerve first with a potential snapdragon off of the apron onto the floor. Swerve counters it into a flip. Kenny's like, oh, Kenny takes the mother of all bumps onto the floor first and foremost. Like, that shit was insane. Rolls him up, brainbuster on the floor, rolls him in. Just when I thought Swerve Stefan was an honorable man that just had a lot of ego and had a lot of pride built up. And yes, Jen, someone please put WeeZee down. We'll discuss this. But
what the fuck? Can't have opinions no more, bro.
Correct. This is communism, baby.
The libs are taking me down, y'all.
Exactly. You deserve it. And once again, like I said before, we do flips and we ragdoll people. Shout out. But like I said, that's about as far as I'm going to give Swerve credit here tonight. Because just when I thought you were a good man of character, of high moral fiber, just want to have competitive wrestling matches, that thug, that hooligan, that piece of human excrement pulled Aubrey Edwards into the line of sight in the V-trigger right when he was about to get put down. No, what are you shaking your head for? You saw the tape.
No,
I saw the tape.
I think Kenny hit Aubrey on purpose so he could get a small advantage because you saw Swerve had the win with the visual pin. You saw it with your own eyes. You saw it. But Aubrey was down. There was nobody there to count the pin.
How did Aubrey get down in the first place, huh?
Because Kenny V-triggered her. We all saw it.
But what did you not see that Swerve pulled her arm and pulled her?
Well, Aubrey was going to go check on Swerve because Swerve was a little rocked, and just doing the proper thing. When a talent might appear hurt, the referee needs to check on said wrestler. So that's all Aubrey was doing, and Swerve said, "Hey, my shoulder hurts." You know what I mean? Like, my shoulder hurts. So he grabbed her to like, "Hey, my shoulder hurts," and Kenny V-triggered her. Because we all saw it.
We saw something.
Yeah, we.
The vast majority.
I ain't speaking French.
Yo, you are going straight to hell. You know that? You deserve to. Matter of fact, I got about 5 to 10 of my Jamaicans and my Haitian homies ready to come to your door right now and discuss things with you.
I'm waiting.
Are you gonna be waiting? All right.
Hey, I got some vertebreakers that they're ready for them niggas, bro. Don't play with me.
Well, you ain't got to.
I'm gonna hit them like they how Swerve did Kenny. Don't play with me, boy.
Yo, fuck you. Die. I hate you, motherfucker. But even that notwithstanding, Swerve pulls the padding out from underneath the turnbuckle and slingshots Kenny throat first into it. Is that not cheating? Is that not a man that has very low standards and low moral fiber?
We have to do to win. It's the main event of a Dynamite. You know what I mean? Kenny wasn't going down easy, so we said we have to resort to some other means.
Man, it's all about competition. This man just throwing it all out the window. That's crazy. That tells me right there that Mr. Strickland, that Stephon Strickland, just simply cannot win the big one on his own right now. And Kenny was right. Well, everything he said about him last week, and everything and all his actions and everything he did to try to win this match proved him correct. Because even then, my God, my Kenneth kicked out after he hit him with that bullshit slingshot and a house call. Kicks out, gets him into a V-trigger, knee first in that motherfucker. The move, the knee, all that good stuff. And this thug wants to cheat. Poison Rana, all that. And this thug taking advantage of our weakened state because of his actions when the referee was down. He just caught us slipping with a house call and then hit a big pressure for the win. 1, 2, 3. You know what, Swerve? Good for you. I hope you feel better about yourself. No, it's not what we do. No, it's simply just not. It's cheating.
Hey, the win losses don't. Hey, cheating don't show up in the win losses, bro.
It shows up in your soul, and it shows up when judgment comes for you. That's when.
In the singles match, Kenny Omega, Swerve Strickland. You know what the score is? 1-0.
Yo, this is exactly what you sound like right now. I hope you know that.
You know, just we're doing our thing over here, man. Swerve FC, we up.
You're not on the team.
What do you mean? Oh, you're right here.
Man, you bought that last night and express shipped to you.
You know what? My passport for Destination Dynamite says my favorite wrestler is Swerve Strickland.
You know what? We're revoking that passport, and you got to come up with a new one. How about that? Yo, how's it cheating? Can't get that? Well, yo. He was in a weakened state. He was just fighting on pure adrenaline and adrenaline alone. That's what happened.
Mikey is spitting. Mikey is spitting.
No, it's not. No, he is not. No. You can't slingshot his throat first into an exposed turnbuckle. And just because we kicked out and had our second wind does not mean you did not attempt to cheat or did, in fact, cheat to win this match. That's what happened. And no. We will not be doing this. We will not be coming up with these vicious, malicious, malodorous lies that you people are trying to conjure up on my Kenneth. Because we saw the arm. We can go back and watch the footage right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull it up on YouTube right quick, and I'm going to talk about it. We're going to find what we're talking about right here, because you are just a liar. You are a manipulator. You are a terrorist sympathizer, WeeZee, and everyone in the chat that's supporting WeeZee. You are getting your tickets unstamped, and you will not be showing up on next week's Destination Dynamite.
Marcus is pulling up AI videos from fake news outlets. Do not trust him. Okay? Trust me. I will guide you. I will guide you in the right path to a greater and better AEW product. All you have to do is trust me. Believe in me. Vote for me.
What?
Sorry.
What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
I got the footage up here right now. Come on now. See, Aubrey's checking. Kenny's in position for the V trigger. He just hit the ropes. And right when he's about to get hit with it, he just yanks her by the wrist and pulls her head first into the line of fire. Well, where did he do that at?
I don't see the same footage. I'm looking at it right now, and this can you even see Kenny Omega right here says "fuck you, Aubrey," and then hits the V trigger on her. Crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Come on, yo! If the word gaslighting was in the dictionary, a picture of WeeZee with this exact picture of WeeZee will be right next to the word because this is insane. Yo, he was a page. He's touching. Yo, come on. Yo, you people are shameless. God, yo, I did not know this damn channel was infested with terrorist sympathizers. I didn't realize it. I see what's really going on. It's getting ridiculous. But anyway, this is going to be really hard for me to talk about because I've watched it 5, 10, 15, 20 times to see just where and why did why did he do the things that he did? Right after the bell, the match is won. You've made your point. You've proved your point. You're the most dangerous man in AEW, Swerve. And he just says, you know what? I'm going to hang him in front of everybody and show everyone that I'm going to really take that extra mile. Yo, you know what I'm going to do? Actually, now that I'm off track. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that person down that coffee. I'm going to brew a little bit. I'm going to make myself a cup.
Yeah.
I'm going to spit in Weezy's face. That's what I'm going to do with it. Anyway, he viciously assaults and accosts that poor man, Mr. Omega, after the match. Punches raining down for no reason. Kane's already hurt from the big pressure. His shoulders hurt. His upper body's already flashing red. His wear and tear is going through the roof. And Swerve just decides to just do this for attack him like a wild animal. Then he grabs a chain.
The Swerve chain. The Swerve chain.
And then he.
Yeah.
Then he just wraps it around Kane's neck.
We did it for our fallen brothers.
Kenny's innocent neck. Throw some. I'm sorry, y'all. This is real hard for me to talk about.
We gotta do what we gotta do. We have to make a point.
No, we don't.
We're here to make points in AEW. We're here to show we are the best here. Fuck that old ass man Kenny Omega. Go play Street Fighter in Japan. You don't want to.
Yo, catch this mute, pussy nigga. Yeah, let me try to regather myself and try to get over what I'm saying. So he throws him over the ring. He hangs him like John Moxley was hanged, like John Brown was hanged, like Hangman himself was hanged by Swerve. In that same manner. I can't do it. And it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough that he just decided to do the things that he did to Kenny. Brian Danielson's pleading with him. You've done enough. It's not necessary, Swerve. You've made your point. You won the match. You got a big time singles match. And his biggest time win over Kenny Omega. You don't have to resort to this violence. And then he cleared the announce desk, grabbed the steel steps, and hit Kenny with a cop killer, a furnace breaker, a god killer, if you will. Neck first through the table. And then he just stares menacingly into the camera, terrifying my dog, my brother, my family, and hundreds of thousands of families all across the United States with his this declaration of terrorism. I needed this. What did you need? You just needed to win. You didn't need to murder an innocent man in front of 3,000 people in front of a sold-out crowd in Sacramento. Matter of fact, Gavin Newsom will be dealing with you personally. I put the call in right now, Stefan. Your ass will be detained in Sacramento. Big Gavin is coming
Newsom,
over there. Hey, man. Desperate times call for desperate measures because that criminal accosted an innocent man for no reason.
Also, if Bryan Danielson wasn't such a bum, he would have done something. But he knows he can't match the aura and the power of Swerve Strickland. So he sat there like a good little boy and watched Kenny Omega take these Swerve strokes.
Yo. If he can't match his aura, then why does Swerve tap out of Wembley?
We did what we had to do to get where we are.
Pussy. Hey, yo, there are some sympathizers that sending super chats. This is one right here. Breewood 145 499. A god died, but a demon was reborn. Hashtag Mogul Embassy. That's quite enough of that, actually. We don't need to.
You know why we tapped out to Danielson? Do you know why? Because we fell victim to the fans of All Elite Wrestling who wanted to see Swerve as the good guy. And guess what? Those fans in Wembley turned on Swerve, made him weaker, made him tap out. And guess what? We came back 2 years later. Still a babyface. And the fans were still chanting Kenny Omega's name. And we were sick and tired of it. And we said we need to make All Elite Wrestling great.
Hey, can you read this right quick? Actually, can you read this for me? This comment.
Guess what? You know who else tapped? The referee when Kenny Omega's shoulders were on the mat, and Swerve pinned him. Tapped 1, 2, 3.
Son, this is disgusting propaganda that we do not need to be sharing on our airwaves. And for
propaganda, I'm only speaking truth.
For those that came here to watch Destination Dynamite, we apologize for the actions of WeeZee. The thoughts and opinions of Mr. WeeZee at JP_WeeZee do not reflect the views of Big AO, Chriso,
follow me on Twitter,
Rob, and Ibu, the 4 bosses of Self-Made, and my opinions as well. We are terribly sorry for the things that Mr. WeeZee here is spewing to the audience. And by the way, yeah, he lost the weapon twice. Yo, what happened?
Christian's fault.
Yo, who was in that casket, bro? Can you tell me?
Christian's fault. We got that bum-ass, old-ass man on our team. Get that old-ass nigga away from us, bro.
Hey, man, you could have had Aaron Fox, but you set them away.
That's that whole nigga's fault. Maybe he should have been honest about his little visa. He should have been honest about
it. Yo, catch his mute. One more time. Again, fam, I would like to remember Kenny Omega for the great things he's done for this company, for the matches that he's put on, the match of the year he's put on, the promos he's cut. And last night was also no exception to that rule because he was tremendous. I'll unmute you one more time, WeeZee. What do you want?
I just want to say Mikey put a great point. Danielson, you mean the reason why the belt was in the briefcase last year?
Hey. No. It's not his fault he lost. It happens.
Not his fault.
No.
You know he was happy to retire to Moxley. You know he was so excited. He said, "Oh man, I get to lose to Moxley."
He was at the end
and Moxley's just gonna hide the belt for months and months and months, and he's just gonna kill the main event scene. Oh, I'm so excited! I love this. That bum ass Danielson.
Yo, man, it is what it is. It happens. So he was doing his thing, but anyway, NJ brings up a good point. Unfortunately, here $2. The rest of the elite, where were y'all? And yes, hashtag frauds. Where were you, Matthew? Where were you, Nicholas? Mr. Waltz, where were you? I know you got a lot of things on your mind because you almost threw your championship aspirations away last night, but pick your mans up. Now, the Bucks came out after the fact when the camera stopped rolling. That's all well and good, but we could have stopped this terroristic behavior. We don't know what's going to
swap. Nothing was going to stop Swerve. If they would have came out, they would have got the same thing done to them.
What I'm saying we don't know what Swerve's guys up his sleeve. We don't know if the Mogul Embassy is about to reform. We don't know who the members are going to be. We got to nip that in the bud now before we get started. Like, we got to shovel that shit straight out the stall, Matthew and Nicholas. We got to think strategically here. Come on now. We can't be leaving our mans out to dry. Yes, unfortunately, Hangman, where were you? Where were you? Were you rethinking your life in the locker room? Did you grab your luggage and say, hey, man, I said what I had to say. Best of luck to Kenny. No. And they was fighting over you. The minute you came back, Swerve was looking with murderous intentions. This is partly your fault, Mr. Waltz. I'm sorry. You got to have some responsibility here, my man. But anyway, this was a very hard topic for me to talk about. Apparently not very hard for WeeZee because he loves criminals and vagrants and hooligans.
Mm-hmm.
But, we'll come back stronger. Our neck will be healthier. Our intestines will be a lot healthier.
Sure.
Our back, our legs, our knees will be in a better place. We're going to go to Japan. We're going to play Street Fighter 2. We're going to play Marvel vs. Capcom. We're gonna get a vintage Super Nintendo. We're going to plot our revenge. We're going to plot our get back. And ain't no making up, Mr. Strickland. Ain't no making up, Stefan. This ain't going to be a regular match, Stefan. That flew out the window the minute you decide to pull Aubrey in the line of fire. No. We're going to harm you. We're going to maim you. We're going to kill you if we must. It comes with V-Trigger.
This guy's going to Japan to play video games?
We must
Video games?
Hey man. We could have made it back, but you know what? Swerve is trying
video
to
games? While we're going to be on TV weekly, grinding, making money, and this guy's playing video games?
Hey man, we were gonna come back for the pay-per-view, but you decided to take the choice out of Mr. Omega's hands by doing what you did. As a matter of fact, we're not just bringing back 2017 cleaner, NJ. We're coming back to the States with the cleaner. I think you know what I'm talking about, WeeZee, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I don't know how he's going to do that. Like, he doesn't have a time machine. He can't go back 10 years to whenever he was actually good.
Yo, you need to revive your life. I hope you know this. But hey, Swerve is, he's a heel. He should have always been one. The happy-go-lucky kumbaya shit was very passe. I'm glad he's back to doing dastardly shit in a kayfabe sense. What he does at Revolution, I don't know, to be completely honest. Maybe Kevin Knight, but that might be a little too soon. We'll see how that goes, but Dynasty, or hell, even before that, we're coming for you, Mr. Strickland. We're coming for you. Just know that. We're sending you to Impel Down. We're sending you to Alcatraz. We're sending you to every prison in the United States of America. We are coming for you. So, yeah, that was AEW Dynamite as we know it. And as far as the real music match of the week goes, there's really no debate here. It's Kenny and Swerve. True. Really no. It was fantastic. Swerve looked as the best he's looked since All In to me. He may or may not be a thug out now, but he's wrestling with power. He's still maintaining some speed. He's still keeping it real. And when Kenny is super duper locked in, and when he genuinely cares about what he's doing, there's nobody better than him. There's no one better laying out matches better than him. And even Swerve in his own way, he's very good at the match layout stuff when he's doing important things. And them feuding together is a match made in absolute heaven. So can't wait to see when Kenny comes back. Swerve, you're dead. I hope you enjoyed your little time in the sun, but we're taking it back. So, yeah. Rest of the week, I'm just going to give it to them both because, duh. This is a great ending to a really good show. I really enjoy the general directions going in. We got 3 matches set for Revolution. I'm genuinely intrigued the stipulation that they're going to choose because I really do think a dog collar should be the way to go because they haven't done it since the Briscoes and FTR. And that was great. I think they can top this because the feud itself already has a bunch of hatred and intrigue, and I want to make this as bloody, as violent, as personal as possible, and I think that's the way to go.
Yep.
So, Weez, I guess I'll let you give your opinions on the show.
I thought this was a really strong Dynamite. We still have a month left until Revolution, so there's still a lot of build for that. And I'm curious to see what TK has up his sleeve to kind of build up the rest of this card and make the matches that we already have announced a little bit more promising. I mean, the 3 matches we have announced, I feel like the build to them, for the most part, has been really good. But it's about, taking control of what you have and still pushing a great product. You've knocked it out the park this past month. Just continue that streak. Make Revolution a good show. We saw the downfall of AEW last year, during and at the end of Revolution and going forward with the Cope and Moxley stuff. But if we can have a good main event, I think we're looking at a good direction for AEW.
Yeah, I'm enjoying a lot of what they're doing. Revolution is always the best build of any pay-per-view because of the time that they can put in and the ability to put on matches like this on free television. This is a good point too, actually. And once again, if Ibushi's leg wasn't like completely destroyed and deep fried, Swerve and Ibushi would have been godly on pay-per-view.
It would have.
Yeah. Josh Alexander, you're not seeing heaven for doing what you did. I hope you know that. But yeah, Final Destination, we're on that. Again, like we said, the big hook next week is the stipulation for the World Championship match. Really excited for that. And got any more super chats to send them now. We are on our way out the door. WeeZee, it's been a good show.
Yeah.
We're going to send you to a therapist, pay for it specifically, in compliments of Self-Made. We're going to talk to you.
I don't need one, bro.
Hey,
I'm good, bro.
We're going to talk to you about this obsession you have with violence and Kenny Omega being taken out to pasture. We're going to talk about that.
You know what? I'm good, bro. I feel the best I've ever felt.
Yo, something's wrong with you.
Look, they ain't paying for that shit,
brother.
Look. Somebody put it in chat.
Yo, come on.
No, I'm fine. You know what I mean? I feel great. In other news, in Japan, they're currently creating an android Inoki using AI and robotics.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I can't lie to you.
They're remaking Inoki. He's back.
Remaking Inoki is nuts. Cook style is back, baby. But yeah, one more super chat. Rich Rogan, $5. Loving Diamond overall, but my goodness, FTR can't have a great time. Yo, we've been here 3 times already, and I can't remember a single thing they've done in any single one of these reigns. I genuinely just can't.
We're doing our thing.
Yeah, ruining my television. But anyway, this has been a good show. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you all for laughing with us, shedding tears with us, questioning our sanity with WeeZee's actions, along with me. Myself, for WeeZee, it's been a great Dynamite. Destination Dynamite. See, I can't even get my words together because the way WeeZee's just dancing on my grave. But anyway, self-made shit, self-made forever. Cade, hit that outro. Por favor.
I don't think he's here anymore.
Oh, God damn it. Yo, this is fucking crazy. I can't. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Can we get
get out of here, please? So, we can't. I can't end the show.
Hello.